Hello again. I am back with the one card a day energy read, which I haven't been doing for a little while, so I do apologize for those people who actually enjoy that. So what I've done is pulled a Angel Answers card, a Angel Oracle Guidance card, and a Tarot card per day. But there was one extra Angel Oracle card that I want to overall energy for the week. And I know a lot of people roll their eyes when you say this too, but meditation does allow you to kind of tune in into the universe and a lot more than you would if you were just caught up in your everyday moments. So, really, even if it's a walking meditation, just quiet your mind, focus on you, the feeling of the air blowing past you as you're walking, just slow, relaxed pace where you are just absolutely mindful in that moment and completely aware of every muscle, how it's moving, how it's feeling, whether you're carrying any tension in your body. A lot of people carry a lot of tension in their shoulders, um, that kind of thing. Meditation doesn't have to be sitting under a tree like a saint or something like that and doing it, because that's not for everybody. And meditation is for everybody. So there's various ways you can meditate. Some people find it a meditative experience to wash dishes. The water is a very intuitive element. Um, doing anything with water, like even when you're having a shower, you can sort of zone out and just tune into the universe and whatever thoughts, feelings, images that may pop into your head. They tend to be a bit of guidance for you. And we have two Wisdom of the Oracle cards. First one is Chocolate, and the second one is Between Worlds. Very good cards. Okay, so what I will do is read the Wisdom of the Oracle messages first, and then I'll move on to the actual days, yeah? So Between Worlds is actually number 3 in this deck. And okay, so it says transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness or no man's land. So the Oracle's message is Between the Worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be, in a state of making and unmaking and making again, what is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life. Within a defined matrix of consciousness, greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. For some reason, I'm being guided to read the relationship message here. So, it says, this is a time to explore the new energy. The new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Interesting. So, interesting times ahead, people. As I said in my other reading, definitely getting a sense of that. Now, chocolate I've had many times, so I do know the general meaning, but I will read it too. So, chopwood says, being grounded in everyday experience and humility. The Oracle's message is, there are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms. when it is in full bloom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goals brings you into a state of receptivity. This is a purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Okay, so to be fair, I'll read the relationship message. It says, nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. Interesting. Okay. Now, I have pre-shuffled because I do realize that I shuffle quite loud, and I can't be very loud at the moment. So, starting off with the energy for Monday, the 4th of June. Okay? So we have a tarot card, a oracle, and a angel answers card. So, first of all, the tarot card. So 3 of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. Very much like Between Worlds said, it's a time to attend all the not so exciting, not so glamorous, everyday things that are part of your life. Because your responsibilities are your responsibilities, your commitments are your commitments. So if you're trying to manifest something very close to your heart or something major in your life, and it seems like things have quietened down just a little bit, take this time to clean up your backyard or bedroom, whatever the case may be. Right? But don't forget the everyday things that make life move, and it's the cycles that they go into. Okay, so 3 of Wands definitely very much about waiting for the ships to come in. Very much ties in with Between Worlds, where how long are you going to stand there staring off into the distance? How many days, weeks are you going to be like, okay, where are they? Okay, sorry about my stupid explanations, but I'm sure you get the point, yeah? So the angel guidance card is Notice the Signs. I love this card. It says, yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. Number synchronicities has popped into my head just then when I was reading them. So definitely being guided to remind you of numeric synchronicities. 1111, 111. What else? 333, 33, 444, 555, all of that. And also, of course, 11 and 22, which are master numbers, which I felt like I was haunted by the number 22 today while I was out. It was kind of weird. Everywhere I looked, there was a card with the number 22 on it. Anyway, so the Angel Answers card for Monday, the 4th of June, is listen to your intuition. So, kind of goes with that. It's like, how long are you going to stand there waiting, staring off into the horizon, waiting for something to happen? Keep yourself busy. Keep yourself distracted. Do what you have to do. If you're feeling guided to take a certain course of action, do it. If it's like this niggling feeling in the back of your head or in your heart, where it's just like, no, I really should do this, even though the situation doesn't necessarily warrant it. Maybe I should. You should listen to your own intuition, my friends, because your intuition is your best friend. Okay, so moving on to Tuesday, the 5th of June, the energy of the day is the Strength card. Strength speaks for itself. inner strength, emotional, mental strength. All very important. But the angel guidance card is child, and not as self-explanatory as it may seem. So it says, you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. Very nice. So, having the strength to nurture your own inner child and take care of your own needs, no matter what they may be. Because you are ready to stand in your power and to heal your inner child so that you can keep going on your ascension path and be the person that you were born to be. Okay, moving on to Wednesday, the 6th of June. We have the Sun card. New beginnings. Standing in your authenticity. Unashamed, very tall. As that kid is naked. But it's, new beginnings really sums this card up. It's like sunflowers, bright new day, new exciting adventures, new chapter in life on the horizon. And there's definitely a feeling of that this week for some reason. There's just like this underlying excitement about something good is coming. Something that, no matter what it looks or feels like at the time, is going to be for our benefit. Definitely. Anyway, the angel card that we have is Shower of Abundance. So new beginnings could be in business, could be in finances. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow. There you are. Now, the Angel Answers energy is ask your angels. And how closely do those two resonate? This is saying ask your angels to help you with your financial situations. And that backs it up. This is why I love doing readings, because you cannot write this stuff. When the cards come out of the deck by themselves, there is no questioning, no doubting. Okay, so the 6th, so the 7th of June, which is Thursday, we have the Two of Pentacles. It's the infinity symbol. It's also about balance. It's also about juggling responsibilities, commitments. You might be trying to juggle family life, work life. You might be trying to balance your shadow and your light. You might be trying to balance your thoughts and your emotions. Whatever the case may be, but it is very much about being balanced and finding your own inner balance. Because what balance is to you may not be the same to the next person. Okay? We all have our own special recipe of balance, let's just say that. Because we're all individuals. So some of us may need more darkness in our balance to make us balance. Some of us may need just light, pure light, only light, no darkness whatsoever. But it can also be about balancing your masculine and feminine energies also, to be fair. But, funny enough, I know all the twins out there, twin flames out there, are going to be loving the fact that these two cards are together. Because Two of Pentacles is a bit of a twin flame kind of confirmation in a sense. Okay, so new partner. This also came out in the Celtic Cross reading. So it says, a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Wow. So Thursday, hey, people, could be the beginning of something beautiful. So there's something better. It's like, don't get bogged down with things that are going on. It feels like you're, an uphill battle in a sense. Energetically, it could be an interesting week. These energies seem pretty straightforward in these cards, but how they impact us all individually, that's very different. Last week I actually had a few days where I was just completely exhausted. I'd sleep all night, but still wanted to stay in bed all day. So the energies that we're having at the moment are quite intense. Look after yourself. Don't push yourself. Find your balance, because there's definitely something better on the horizon, and it could well be a new partner. Okay, so that's Thursday. Now, moving on to Friday, the 8th. Sorry, I have to think for a second. So we've got 5 of Cups. This is about mourning the loss of something that had emotional value in our life. Maybe meeting somebody new, or having to end it with somebody familiar that's been around for a while. I really hope not, but it's almost as if when new doors open in our life, we have a sense of mourning over what once was, like reminiscing about the good old days, even if they weren't so good. Yeah, human nature tends to be a little funny. We only remember certain things in hindsight. But to be fair, we should be remembering the good and the bad. Not holding on to it, but at least, in an intellectual sense. Not forgetting what you've been through, not forgetting the lessons that you've learnt, the things that you've discovered about yourself. And my eyes are going to that bridge. It's almost as if, yes, things happen and bridges go over water. Water represents emotion. So try to build a bridge over whatever hurt feelings that you might be nursing or consoling at the moment, because brighter days are definitely ahead. And if you stop looking down, you'll be able to see the sun, the horizon, all of that. Things that might make you feel a bit more optimistic and a bit more positive. Okay, so the angel guidance card for Friday is Daydream. So it says, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity, and it's also a form of meditation, as I was saying earlier. Meditation doesn't have to be according to one particular standard. You can just zone out and just be perfectly still. Very much the vibration of the Daydream card. Because also there's no point in stressing about what is or what will be, because whatever your situation is, it will improve. I think that's very appropriate with the 5 of Cups. So almost as if we're sad about something. Even if it's a positive change, sometimes we have this sense of loss or sorrow or mourning what once was. Even if it didn't serve our highest good, even if it wasn't a positive thing in our life or something that brought us any joy, we still have this sort of attachment to the familiar. Human nature. But things are changing. Anyway, moving on to Saturday, the 9th of June. We have the King of Pentacles. A very abundant person, very good with their money, but good at manifesting his needs, wants, desires into his reality. Someone that's emotionally balanced and quite comfortable, really. Excuse me. That is accompanied by the Law of Attraction card. And this also came out in the Celtic Cross reading for this week. So it says, each thought in it is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So, having high vibration does help you manifest an existence as abundant as that, definitely. And trust is the energy of the day as far as the angel answers cards concerned. So trusting the fact that you have a team of divine helpers that are always willing to assist and step in. If you need to raise your vibration, ask them for help and they will. If you need to work on manifesting in a job, a hobby, anything, ask and you shall receive, and trust that you will. Oh dear. Getting close to the end and now I'm starting to cough. Okay, so to finish this reading off, Sunday, the 10th of June, the energy, interesting. The Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is all about, having your life and your heart overflowing with love. It's also about growth. So being so full of love, you would have gone through a few ups and downs and a few little scrapes and bruises here and there. But there is a lot of divinely inspired and divinely gifted love in our lives at the moment. We just need to be able to refocus to be able to see that. And how appropriate is it that we've got See Only Love on the same day, which is Sunday, yeah? So See Only Love says, look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So yeah, if you've had some not so love-infused experiences lately, try and send some love to that situation to transmute the energy. And if you take action on trying to transmute a negative experience into a positive one by sending it love and by sending it blessings, energetically, mentally, verbally, even, our words manifest very quickly. Whatever you say you can do, you will do. Whatever you say you can't do, you will not do. And whatever you believe you are or you're worth, that's exactly where you're at. So remember that, please. Okay, so that was nice and short and sweet, which is excellent. That's what I'm aiming for. Don't mean to have really long readings, but I hope that resonates, and I hope that sort of gives you guys a bit of an indication of the interesting energies we're going to have this week. It's kind of waiting for your ships to come home, strength, the Sun card, Two of Pentacles, on a day that people could be meeting a new partner, followed by the Five of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. So, an interesting and exciting week ahead. I am hoping that it isn't too rough on anyone out there, because that's never fun. And thank you very much for joining me, wherever